Hi everyone, this is Siris, and sorry I didn't get the video to you yesterday. I was traveling back from Houston, now I'm in Savannah, Georgia. It's lovely to be home. And so I wanted to talk about how I use Return to Sender and got this huge awareness of how much that can change in the call that I just facilitated called There's Nothing Wrong With Me, Right? And it's a 4-part calls online series that I'm doing right now, and some of the people had messaged me wanting to get some clearings and just wanting to let go this places where they had bought that they were wrong in different areas in their life. And one of the people messaged specifically about how they were having a hard time spelling words, common words, really simple words. It's like, I can spell with other things, but this has like been a thing that's been showing up lately. And so it's like, okay, so truth, who does that belong to? Does that belong to you? And there was a heaviness. Okay, so if it's not yours, return that to sender with consciousness attached. Return that to sender with consciousness attached. Return it to sender with consciousness attached. And one of the things that we got to in the call was this awareness that I was just, it blew my mind personally, professionally, and it was just huge for a lot of people in the call was, so how many times were we judged or made wrong in school? And then we started cutting off certain gifts and capacities that we actually had. Like, let's say we were really amazing communicators and speakers. We were really great spellers. We were really wonderful writers, really brilliant at connecting with people and creating things in art class, whatever that is. And then someone made us wrong or judged us, be it a positive or a negative judgment, because there's both that exists. And then we started shutting that down and not being willing to be that, or that gift and capacity, that greatness that we could be. And it was so huge for me to get that awareness of like, wow, there's a lot of places where that was the case for me. If I'd got a compliment about something, I wouldn't want to be that anymore. I wouldn't want to do that. I was like, I wasn't willing to receive that positive judgment. If someone said something that wasn't true for me about something, then I'd all of a sudden not really want to be amazing at whatever that area of my life was. And so all of that, we were returning to sender with consciousness attached, returning to sender with consciousness attached. There was a lot of places where it's like, wow, what if anywhere that we were actually made wrong and judged, and then we started shutting off a gift and a capacity, everywhere that we have actually shut off a gift and a capacity, what if that was actually an invitation for us to ramp it up instead of shutting it down and hide away? Like, what if anything that you actually have had difficulty with, be it something academic, professional, with your business, with money, with relationships, what if that's actually an invitation for you to actually tap into a gift and capacity that you have with that? And I was looking at that, I was like, wow, wow, wow. There's so much possible there. And how does it get any better than that? And it's going to totally change how I work with the kids that I work with and the families that I work with even more. This thing like, oh, I was always looking at what was right about them and not looking at, okay, this is a difficulty for you. And it's like, is it actually a difficulty? Is that actually even something that's challenging for you at all? Or is it actually an invitation for us to look at where the gift and capacity that you have in this area is, that it just might show up completely different than anyone else on the planet? And wow. So I will leave you with that. Let me know what you think. Thanks for all the messages and your support on this journey as I continue to play with return to sender with conscious attached, return to sender with conscious attached, return to sender with conscious attached. And anything that doesn't allow you to have a wonderful day today, return that to sender with consciousness attached. Bye.